The inflation numbers are in and they're really bad. Okay, so the CPI data report came out today, and this is going to already have and continue to have a direct impact on crypto. Every single major altcoin and token you own is going to be impacted by this. It's already being impacted, and I think it's going to continue for a couple of reasons. Okay, so we're going to get into this. So the inflation data numbers are horrible. They came in at 9.1%. It is having, as of the recording of this video, a pretty dramatic impact on the crypto market, down 3.3%. Bitcoin is already slid below 19,000. You can see I fully expect this number to continue to roll back down because of what we're seeing in the overall market. Ethereum itself has not gone below 1,000, but I expect that to happen as well. Okay, so here's what's happening. So the inflation data report is out. We were expecting a rate for it to go to 8.8, which was a minor move up. That was the number that everybody was kind of expecting. There was a report out yesterday, and I covered it in a video, from Deutsche Bank. They were calling for a 9% raise, move up and to 9%, and it's come in at 9.1. Now this represents a 1.3% move up, and this is not a good thing. Okay, so this tells us that inflation is still red hot. It is still at a 40-year high, and looks like it's going to continue. Okay, this also has a direct impact on the Federal Reserve. The Fed is meeting on July 26th through July 28th, approximately about 12 to 14 days from now is when the Fed's going to meet. This data report says that the Fed is going to most likely move forward with a 75 basis points raise, which is a dramatic, big raise. We had a 75 basis points raise in June. Now we're most likely going to get one in July as well, which is unprecedented to get massive rate moves from in that Fed movement, that because of the CPI data report that we have today that's coming in at 9.1, it's going to impact the Federal Reserve. So we've got another major negative catalyst out there later in July that firmly and fundamentally is going to move crypto down even more. I've been talking about this in a lot of videos. So if you're subscribed to my channel, I talk about this all the time. I talk about, these macroeconomic events, i.e. the CPI data report, the Federal Reserve, inflation, the fear of recession, all this and its impact on crypto. Now, this is all not bad news, okay? We all were aware that this was going to come. We knew that the CPI data report was coming. We know the Federal Reserve, and we most likely felt like we were going to get at least a 50 to 75 basis points raise from the Fed later this month in July. Okay, if you believe in the long-term viability of crypto, i.e. said a different way, if you think that crypto is going to get bigger over time, it's going to go back to 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3, 4 trillion, these are unprecedented buying levels. To be able to buy Bitcoin at, say, 19,000, or I believe what the bottom is going to be around 14,000. To be able to buy Ethereum, frankly, at 1,000, but to be able to buy it at sub 1,000, maybe at $600, which is quite possibly what the bottom is going to be for Ethereum, is unprecedented. And you can look at every single other major crypto, and they are in massive discounts, 60, 70, 80, 90 or more percent down from their highs. Okay, am I telling you to run out and buy a bunch of crypto? No, I'm simply pointing out the fact that this is when the smart money buys. This is when you lock in insanely low rates of, I bought Cardano at 41 cents and it's going to go to $3 at some point in the near future, or whatever it may be. We were looking at one yesterday, VeChain, it's at 27 cents was its all-time high. It's down around the 2 cent mark today, and maybe even down lower because of what's going on. But that's a massive move down, and there's nothing fundamentally that's changed in VeChain as an example. But you can insert any coin or token name in what I just said, because they're all been impacted by this massive, cut in the market capitalization that has happened because of the inflation, because of fear of recession, because of all of these macroeconomic indicators, which ultimately at one point in time will go away in one way or the other. Okay, So that's really what I've got. So it's not all bad news, okay? It is one of those deals where these are the things that are impacting crypto as we are in it right now. I expect these to be resolved over time, and as for for Bitcoin to rally from say a low of say 14,000, give or take, to north of 100,000 plus at some point in the near future. There's even calls for Bitcoin to be 400,000, 500,000, north of $1 million per Bitcoin. So to buy at these levels and hold long term, not a bad play. Again, videos for entertainment purposes only, not investing advice. I'm not telling you to run out and buy Bitcoin. I'm just trying to show you the bigger picture, right? That's what I got for you. So this is where we're at right now. This is why the crypto market is down, and frankly, why it's going to continue to be down. You got to remember, we got the Fed meeting now that's going to happen in about 14 days. So net, we are going to have volatility until then, because now we're going to be bracing for that decision later this month. All right. So what I got for you. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your day. I know you have a choice, and I appreciate your support of myself, my channel, my videos. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you.